Alright, hey guys, welcome back for Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. My throat's a little, like, phony today, so... Yeah, in the last part, we got through the Hoo-Hoo Mountain area. In this part... we're just gonna break that. Oh, wow. Head up on here... for a nut, yeah. Don't ask how I knew that was a nut. I just did. So anyways, yeah, we're just gonna be playing with fire. Just kidding. And yeah, I could have just jumped up that. Kind of figured, but I was a moron and didn't realize it. You can also use the B button in order to shoot it, like, yeah. Tiny amounts of it. Wow, I'm not talking at all today. Okay, I need something interesting to talk about. Because there's no enemies on this place. I guess I'll head through here and do the minigame, because I think I need to, and second of all, it's fun. Yes, I do. This is a free minigame, and I believe it's completely optional, it's completely optional later, I think, because there's a large section of the mountain where we need to explore. But anyways, I really like these areas. They really do push the GBA's graphical engine to the test. That's one thing I was recently thinking about. Looking back on the Game Boy Advance, I think the GBA actually had a better game library than the DS. Because a lot of the DS games were just like games that tried to make use of the touch screen. Like I'm looking at games like that were meant for younger people, like My Baby or something like that, where you take care of it using the touch screen. That's about as lame as the Wii's technology. When you look at the Game Boy Advance and all the sick games it had, like, there were just too many good games it had. Like, this is without a doubt, like, probably my third or second favorite GBA game. My favorite of the bunch would have to be the Yoshi's Island remake, which I know some people might not qualify as it, as one considering it was a remake and stuff, but whatever. And thankfully I just barely had enough. Whatever. You can keep playing this over and over, and I think it gets longer and a bit harder. I personally don't feel like it. I personally feel like just getting onwards, and I don't want to save block. Wait up! Yeah. Hammers in battle. Oh crap, I shouldn't have hit. Yes. Tutorial time. Yeah, we know about the A and B differences. Can select the hammer. Yeah, this is boring. Yes, I know this. I really did not want to show that. But whatever. Hang on here. I'm not gonna lie. The next screen down will lead you into basically the main overworld of the whole game. And it is freaking massive. This here leads into an area for far later. We need a much more powerful hammers for it. Instead, I want to head to the place with the awesome music. I am not lying, I love this song so much. But anyways, this is Bean Fields, which, not to be confused with Stardust Fields, this is pretty much the main overworld in the whole game. Look at how freaking huge it is. Like, yeah. Yeah? I'm recording now, but I won't. Sorry about that. Anyways, whatever, these guys, there's some new enemies here located. Since this place is so large, I'm only gonna cover the enemies that are in, like, the first 2 screens, and then when we get to the screens that have the newer enemies, I'll cover them then. And also, another new difference to the enemy bios is that I'm only gonna be showing the enemies for, like, the first time on screen. Instead, I don't have to waste space with all the old returning ones. I can just get onto the new ones if they change up, which they are going to start changing up shortly. So, 2 new enemies here. The first one are Spinies. Spinies are generic hammer enemies. You're actually looking at both the new enemies here. Yeah, you can't jump on Spinies. The second new enemy is a Swarm. It's basically a worm. There aren't really any differences on them. The Spinies are just as generic as the Beanies are, actually. I almost ended up, like, nearly dying. Mario was only on, like, 5, and I think Luigi was 4. Or maybe it was vice versa, I don't know. But anyways, those enemies are annoying. New enemies through here, which are known as Tanu Goombas. Tanu Goombas are a reference to Mario 3. They're basically Goombas with raccoon tails. They're rather annoying. They're not like the normal Goombas. So, I actually would just recommend avoiding fighting them, but they're pretty fast, so it's pretty hard to avoid fighting them. And I think that's it for the new enemies that are in this area here. I don't know if there's any new ones that, like, are in a different area, but there is a new one that's down here. This is a Beanie. Beanies, just flying versions of the normal Beanies, don't need to go over anything new. God, that was 4 new enemies. That's gonna be a friggin' joy for editing. So anyways, when we head through here,